counters to basic wrist control. A beginner will often try to grab with their hands on the, so their thumbs are on the inside. I like to call this the steering wheel grip now. Neil just came up with it a couple minutes ago. So when we have the steering wheel grip, the problem with it is that it's very easy for me to make my elbow go over his pinky, as in the roll trap. So I'm going to be coming down here and just dropping it down. From there, it's very easy for me not only to land with an elbow on his sternum, but also to smash him in the face, grab onto his head for a clinch or a can opener, or just come up with some punches. Okay? The motorcycle grip, however, is just a little bit trickier for me to get out of. The motorcycle grip is also easy to counter, it's just a little bit less intuitive. If you go to the inside one here, if we go to this one, even if you don't know what you're doing, you might fluke out and kind of thrash around and kind of break out of this one. Whereas this one, if you don't know what you're doing, you're basically just going to try and pull your arm out, and that's not going to get you anywhere. For this one, what we need to do is we need to make our thumb into a blade, okay? So what that basically means is not like this, okay? Not out, but like this. Looks kind of like the Millennium Falcon. Okay, so we're here. From here, I want to bring my hand up and in against the pinky side again so that it comes down. From there, what I usually say is grab on them after them. If they're trying to get wrist control on you, getting wrist control on them is a good way to go, especially if you don't know what to do next. You can also come around with a strike, however, so once you break out, you can come in straight with a strike. But I usually grab on first, so I'll kind of do this, push their hand out of the way, and then come in with a strike, and I find I have better luck with that. So a couple of the different strikes we can do are, for example, if they're holding on to us in the classic steering wheel position, my favorite is the drop elbow. What I'll usually do is lift one leg up a little bit. Usually when somebody's trying to control my grip with the steering wheel position, oftentimes they're pushing me away or pulling me forward, but they're not usually moving me side to side. So what I'll find is if I put my knee up, I can kind of impose my will a little bit more, even if they're stronger, and I can put my weight on them so that they're supporting my weight. That's always good. If somebody's working hard and you're not, you're doing a pretty good job of grappling already. So from here, what I'll do is I'll turn my hips, not just my arm. My arm is likely going to be weaker than the person on the bottom, but if I turn my body, from there it's very easy for me to drop my elbows straight down onto them. In this case, I would choose the chest. Sometimes you end up more like this, where you're over top of their head, in which case the drop elbow would come straight down and land on the elbows, on the face as well. There's also a little bit farther away, where you're here. If that's the case, you can sometimes attack the leg, which will make them pull your arm forward. When they do that, again, you can trap it, and then you can come in with any number of strikes from there. The roll trap is a little bit complicated. Do check out the link, but that's basically it in a nutshell.